there are multiple, as one of the game's protagonists. Yasuke is a historical figure claimed to be the first black samurai. The Wikipedia page, as it reads now, paints a more ambiguous picture, as records of Yasuke appear to be few and far between. The article even says he was likely of African origin. So we don't really know much about this guy anyway. However, the real excitement is happening in the talk page for the article. Okay. Users are currently having a back and forth about a particular line which clarifies Yasuke's alleged status as a samurai rather than a retainer. The line currently reads, "It's important to note that despite popular myth and modern depictions, there are no historical writings nor evidence that he was ever granted the rank or title of samurai. He was never given a fief nor referred to as one in any writing. Most of our knowledge of his life comes from these messages written by missionaries and locals." Yeah, so that's what it sounds like. It sounds like he was a real guy, but people are discussing whether or not he was actually a samurai. So the lines come with these two linked sources. Users who disagree with this edition feel it's racist backlash to Yasuke's role in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Meanwhile, editors who support the edition claim it's needed to prevent the spread of misinformation. I support the idea that Wikipedia needs to make it clear on the article that there's no evidence that he was ever granted the rank of samurai. Well, Wikipedia hasn't been about factual accuracy for a while. It's basically confirmation bias. And Wikipedia, I mean, here's the thing that's crazy about Wikipedia, and I've got a Wikipedia story, and we're going to get into this. It's who you know. And I think Grums actually was talking about this, like they were trying to edit his Wikipedia page. We had an issue about 12 years ago. So the Shadowbinders comic that we do, and we're going to be putting number 3 on Indiegogo, I think, because so many people asked for it to be on Indiegogo. But when we did Shadowbinders as a comic, we actually had a stub because the comic was actually pretty popular at the time. I don't know if people remember or not, but we were on Keenspot. We were actually pretty popular. And somebody had added us. It wasn't me, but somebody had added us or we had a page for Shadowbinders. And somebody who didn't like us, who was from a rival, long story short, they were from a rival webcomic network, and they offered us the opportunity to join them. We turned them down. So their friends tried to keep erasing our page, saying it wasn't notable, even though we had like Disney Comics credits and there was mainstream media coverage of the comic. They tried to get it erased. We actually had to find another editor that had seniority over that person via our friends network to get the page to stay. Like they were trying to delete our page just because they had a personal axe to grind with us. So, yeah, Wikipedia is a weird, I mean, it's a weird thing. And they're definitely, I think there's, on the Venn diagram, you've got like Wikipedia and Reddit just kind of bleed over here. Anyway, let's go back to what this guy says. Many random articles on the internet keep calling him a samurai, probably the effect of him being falsely portrayed as such in modern media. Now people use those articles as a source to back their claim for political reasons. If that misinformation keeps spreading, it will become a fact. You just have to keep telling people it's the truth, right? It's just one reliable source. If just one reliable source starts calling Yasuke a samurai, people will use that as a source to edit on Wikipedia. That's exactly what happens. So here's the vicious cycle with Wikipedia. And again, a lot of these journos, gaming journos especially, are in on the Wikipedia shenanigans and in on the Reddit shenanigans. They will actually write an article to support or attack someone, and then their friends who are editors will cite those articles, and then Wikipedia will take it as fact because, well, look, a mainstream media outlet said